Dave Dog here. This is episode 7, season 6 of our Road to Glory save with Bradford Park Avenue. We're going to come right back up to date with what's been happening before today's game against Chorley at home. Last episode, Blythe away gave us our 4th game without defeat, a 1-0 boring game with a Jim Sims penalty. We then played Warrington at home. It was much more comfortable. 3-1 the score. 8 shots, 4 on target for us, 8 shots, 2 on target for them. Not much XG, but we got 3 goals. Take Trusty, 17 minutes, assist from Lovick. Just before half-time, Lovick then got the second with an assist from Sams through ball. Stead, on a sub, made it 3-0. Again, Sams with the assist. We've been putting some good balls through the middle. Not the type of football I want to play, really, but if it makes goals, then let's bring it on. Ponticelli got one back in the last minute for them to spoil Macaulay's clean sheet. Sams with his 2 assists, the man of the match at 8.3, but Lovick, a goal and an assist, not far behind him at 8. So a good performance overall against a lower team in the division, Warrington. We then had Peterborough Sports away. Peterborough Sports are a bit of a bogey team to us, but we managed a 1-0 win. You may notice we've settled on a formation of the 4-3-3 now, where we're playing wing play, so we're getting out wide whenever possible. Also, Sam's knocking it through the middle. A narrow 1-0 win. Not much in the game. They had more shots, 1 or more on target than us, but we had the better chances at 1.18 XG. It was Take Trusty who opened the scoring. He makes a difference to us. As you can see, in the 87th minute, he went off yet another injury. He's very injury prone. Trusty finishing off from across from fellow winger Ngoy, and that was enough to seal the points and extend our unbeaten run to 6 games. We then had the top of the table clash, home to Guiseley, crowd of 1,444 for this one, and we got a point. Bit fortuitous if we look at the stats. XG of 1.8 for Guiseley against our 0.41, but not much with the shots on target. And again, us bossing possession. Having to foul us, Guiseley. 4 yellow cards for them throughout the match. Lovick got injured in this one. So we have both our key players on the left, Lovick and Take Trusty, are both injured. Nothing serious. Trusty, I think, probably 4 weeks, I think it was. A bit longer than Lovick. Hurst came in on the left, not playing too well at 6.2. Mavididi opened the score on 15. Then those yellow cards, and Stead, again the man, coming on a sub, equalised from a Harding through ball. Harding playing very well in the right back position, and we've made a good move putting him in instead of Jones, who's doing very well. Stead gaining the man of the match for the goal with an 8, but Harding, Aina, Fielding, Hinchy and Goy all playing well. Lovick, before he got injured, 6.8. Sims is not firing. He's on another barren run after his 5 goals in 3 matches. He is struggling, and I've had to move him out to the wing on occasions, and Stead has come on and scored. He was our top scorer last season, and he's always good for a goal. So the last game, Brackley away, a boring 0-0 draw, extended our run to 8 games, so 4 wins and 4 draws. And this one was, as it seems, a boring draw. 2 shots on target for them, 1 for us. Very little in the game at all, very little highlights. A good defensive performance. 2 shots on target for Brackley, but Macaulay 7.4. Aina was a man of match at 8. But also all greens across the back there. And Harding and Ferguson fullbacks playing well. So we're into today's game. Let's have a look where we are in the table. And we're just sitting outside the playoffs as we were before. We're 4 points behind Kings Lynn in 7th. And it's the draws that's killing us. 9 draws we've had out of those 28 games. So we need to convert the draws into wins. We're unbeaten. We're hard to beat. The defence has been by and large good this season. But we need to up the goal tally and move to them playoffs. So today we're playing Chorley. They're in 12th position, 3 points behind us, so not much in it, and it's going to be a tough game. Let's see how we're lining up for this one then. So a slight change to the standard lineup today. Sims has been playing poorly up front, so we're going to move him to come in from the wing. Done this before and it's restarted his form for some reason. Stead takes the number 9 role and as a pressing forward. A couple of changes from our what we would class as our first 11 is that Sims is out on that left, Trusty out injured for 3 to 4 weeks. He's got another week or so left before he's fully fit. Williams is coming into the centre of midfield instead of Lovick, who's not quite fully fit but takes his place on the bench today. So it's Macaulay in goal, the usual back four, Harding at right back, Ferguson left back, Sams and Aina in the middle, Fielding as a deep line playmaker, Hinchy and Williams in front of Fielding, Stead, as I've said, up front as a pressing forward, Sims on the left and Goy on the right. On the bench, Beresford and Jones, the full-backs. Jones also been filling in at centre-back when necessary. Lovick, as mentioned, not fully fit. Porritt, the youngster, and Hurst, the old man, the other subs. We're going in positive, we're going to go for it, and we need to get those 3 points. We need to get up into the top 7. And what we're going to say in the pre-match team talk, point finger, enjoy the match and play your own game. That's inspired Aina playing against his former team today, Chorley. Hinchy, as usual, is complacent, everybody else composed. Let's get into the game. There's our 4-3-3. We've settled on this formation and we've gone 8 without defeat. Chorley playing the same formation, so let's kick off and see if we can get up into that top 7 as the rain falls down as usual. We're in January. What do you expect? And it's Chorley with the first attack. There's Nolan, their striker. What happened there? Oh, a fight on the line. It went through Macaulay, but a scrap on the line and we win it. Nolan is really a danger man to us, and not much between the teams at the moment, although we've not created a great deal. 0.03. Jim Sims has suffered a bruised shin. We may be able to nurse him through the match. Let's see, where is it? It looks okay, but it's another highlight to Chorley. Corner by Byrne, and Ferguson heads away. But Byrne picks up again. We let him into the box, but Macaulay saves that one pretty comfortably. And Bert Whistle, a lot of crosses. Yeah. Who's Bert Whistle? Bert Whistle, fullback. Right, press him, and we may get to half time here, or we may not. Here's Byrne with the free kick, but Harding wins that one, but it's still back out. There's Nolan, but Macaulay picks that one up easily. And although all the highlights seem to have been Chorley, there's a long goal kick out. And we're building up. Can we grab something before half time? And Goy out on the right, but loses out to that one. And it's Chorley again. Pemberton, we just don't seem to tackle at all. Aina picks that one up against his former team. Must have known that player and steps in. Headed out. Sims coming back and defending, but loses the ball. And this is a long highlight. Here's Nolan. Heads it over. That boy seems to get away. We're totally marking him, but a free header there. He got away from Sams, was it? Let's have a look. Sims, a forwards tackle, actually loses the ball. Don't know why he's back there for. Yeah, gets away from Sams, who's supposed to be good at marking. But this guy, Nolan, is better, obviously. And we're going to half time, 1 behind. We've had 1 shot on target to say was positive. Not very good at all. And what are we doing with this possession? 4 yellow cards for them, 1 picked up by Ferguson. Don't matter what I say, I don't think anything's going to change with this one. Chorley are one of our bogey teams. I want a much better display. That's a bit simple when in position to show me something better in a second. Let's go with Gianluca Evans. We seem to have to be better in front, at least hitting the target more often, and that has worked with most players. Appeared inspired, motivated. So let's get into the second half, and it's again a highlight for Chorley. All the highlights for Chorley as we clear that one, but only back to Byrne. This man Byrne seems to deliver all the set pieces, but he can't shoot. Thank God for that. Got himself into a good position there, but shot over. We're playing out from the back. Hinchy deep knocks the ball up to Stead. We just don't do anything with those balls. Don't matter whether it's Stead or Sims. How's Sims doing in his new role? Not very well. Both of them 6.4. We're really short of somebody up front, and thought that was in then. Let's have a shout. Fire up the entire team. They have taken the possession, and Ngoy's injured now. We're getting a few injuries. Potential shoulder injury. We're going to bring Hurst on. He's a right footer. Anybody else? Stead 6.3, Sims 6.4. We could change the whole front three. I'm going to bring Porritt on as a poacher. So we changed Hurst and Porritt on. Stead and the injured Ngoy off. We need to get back in this game. We've had one shot on target to their 4. Here's a highlight for us. Is it Sams out to Sims? Good ball from Sams. Sims, can he run in? But he plays it back to Fielding. Fielding to Hinchy. Hinchy plays it back. Let's have something positive, guys. We're supposed to be on positive mentality, not passing it back to the defenders. Harding, Hurst out on the right, the sub. Can he get a decent ball in? He crosses in, but that's easily dealt with by the Chorley defence. Few yellow cards picked up by their defenders. Fielding wins the ball back. Hurst seeing a lot of the ball after coming on. He's made it into the box, crosses in. Sims bangs it in. Sims back on the goal trail. Set him up there, did Hurst, and we're back in the game. 60 minutes gone. And Sims with his little Irish dance. I wish I could see it more often. Instead of these long blank runs that he goes on. Hurst did really well there. Cut it across. Sims runs onto it and finishes like he can if he gets the service. And it's 1-1. And can we go on? Tell some Sams to Matt. Jack Byrne. Jack Byrne, he's wide, isn't he? He's taking free kicks. Sams will be out there. That's a poor free kick. Did that put him off? Sam's marking him. What is that, Macaulay? Stop knocking the long balls. It's just, you can't do anything to stop this. If anybody knows anything, please tell me. Nolan, an easy save for Macaulay. Let's have a shout. Demand more. We should be winning this based on form, but we're really struggling. Long ball again, and Fielding picks up in front of the defence. Sims is not doing too bad out there actually. Hinchy to Hurst. Hurst again. Can he create something this time? Knocks it up, but it's headed out by Horton. Fielding picks up at the edge of the box. Hinchy, what a finish that is. Hinchy in the box, spins on that one, puts it in the top corner, and somehow we are winning. And Hurst certainly making a difference since he's come on. Knocks that one up. Porritt, but Horton beats him to it. Fielding chips it in, just spins round as Hinchy. It's like a golf shot into the corner. We're winning 2-1. We're going to drop back to balance now. And tell Tom Sams to mark Byrne. How are we going to mark Byrne in? He's not going to come out of his box. Pemberton and Macaulay saves that one. Sams looks like he's given everything. Let's wait to the end of this corner and we'll have a look about making some changes. Macaulay, what's he doing? He could have caught that one. It looked like he headed it. Right. Stop that there and let's have a look how we are. Certainly made a difference as Hurst since he's come on. Ferguson is not playing well at 6.4. I'm going to bring Beresford on for Ferguson. He's on a yellow card as well. Beresford's been moaning about not playing. We'll keep him on the no-nonsense fullback. Can we see this game out? We've gone back to balanced. We're going to also change the tempo. We're going to drop the tempo down and try and keep the ball, be more disciplined. We haven't confirmed the changes. We're into the 75th minute and nothing going on as yet. We're free kick and it's that man Nolan taking it. Has Byrne gone off? Nolan shoots. Macaulay tips it over. Brilliant save by Macaulay. And they're knocking on the door at Chorley. And here's a corner. Kelly headed out majestically there by Fielding. Williams is going to get that, but it's yet another set piece and another highlight to Chorley. And headed over. Bad miss there by their central defender. And How are we going? Hurst, 87th minute. Let's just see this highlight. Harding plays it through. Can Porritt get on the end of this one? Beals heads out and Horton picks up. We don't pick up the loose ball. Get to that before Nolan, please. Don't give it to him. Oh, grief. What were you doing there, Aina? You had control of that ball. You could have just belted it out for a corner. That man Nolan is a magnet for the ball. Skip that. I'm going to go back to positive. We've thrown it away. We were in charge, although not really deserving of it. And long ball there, but it's not to Porritt. Horton clears away. Sams gets beat by Lee. We've got plenty of men back there. Sams plays it up to them. Why do we keep giving them the ball back? All he had to do was a little pass. He had 3 defenders around him. What's that? It's diving tackle there. Just let him have a go. Go on. Just let him have a shot. I thought that was in then. And we're into added time. And this could go either way. It's more likely to be a draw, which it is. Yet another draw. And based on the stats, you've got to say we got away with that one. 8 shots on target and 2 XG for them. Hurst coming on and making a difference in those 10 minutes. Sims and Hinchy scoring, but that man Nolan, we just couldn't stop him. Sam Fielding gets the man of the match, but Hurst really changed the game for us. We didn't really look like scoring until he came on. So 2-2, let's see where that leaves us. We are 3 points outside the playoffs and same old problems. We're not scoring regularly. We're not creating clear-cut chances. We've extended to 9 games. That's where it usually ends, but we've drawn our last 3 and really not good enough. Hitchin away, Leamington at home, Scunthorpe away, Kidderminster, Stevenage. Where are Stevenage in the league? 2nd. Let's come back for a big game. We'll play that one, Stevenage away, end of February. We'll be back for that one. If you enjoyed this, I haven't really. It's been really anxious and team not doing what you wanted to do. But if you've enjoyed it, please like, and I hope to see you back next time. This is Dave Dog for now. Goodbye.